In order to take care of all of our debt, you're going to get married to that fat man for us. His family will be paying us $300,000 in order to make sure that you will marry their son. So get close with that pig, please. Thank you so much, Mom. Wow, what poor taste. Are you actually happy about having to marry a man of that size? Of course I am. After all, I'm really in love with the man that Adam is. And things like his face and body don't faze me at all, because it's about his character inside. I don't really even think something like being overweight is too much of a bad thing anyway. Hey, come on now. Are you really going to become serious with a man like that, though? He always seems so careless with the things he says, and neither his house or his income seem likely enough to support a woman like you. You are being used by your parents right now to help us pay off our debts, so there shouldn't be any love between the two of you. Do you understand that? What? I never said that I was doing any of this for you and Dad, though. And I'm very thankful that you introduced me to Adam when you did. And I will be making him my husband, so that we can both spend the rest of our lives together. Well, it's not like you being in love with the pig harms the both of us in any way, so go ahead and love him. As long as you're happy, that's what matters, right? Now, I would love to go out and have a word with his family now. In other words, you're wanting to go out and get your money from them? Hey now, don't say it like that, please. I would like to hurry up and enjoy your beautiful wedding since you are our precious little girl. Isn't that something we should all be wanting to celebrate right now? Huh? After all the things you were just saying about me, something seems a little off with you. Well, so be it. You want to see his parents now? I'll go and tell that to Adam and see what he says. Yes, please, hurry up and let him know we want to see his parents and family. The reason this family is in a whole lot of debt right now is because of you as well. What exactly are you blaming me for? I thought I was doing a very good job lending both you and Dad all that money before. Well, you didn't lend us as much as we needed. All you'd ever give us was a pitiful amount because you are far too stingy with your money. And because of that, our debts only happen to grow larger and larger and larger. I believe the ones at fault for that are the married couple that thought it would be a good idea to go out and gamble it all away. Hey, it's horse racing's fault for being so damn entertaining to bet on. Well, I'd rather you blame horse racing for your guys' debt than your own daughter who had nothing to do with it. Are you not embarrassed right now to be using your daughter in order to pay off all that debt now? I'm happy this all led to me meeting a man like Adam. Shut up about that right now! You have no other choice in this since you're having to protect your parents now. And I call this fair since up until now you have never been useful to this family in any way. Right now, you'll be making the honor of finally having done something to protect your family from something as dangerous as death, right? You really call that an honor? Jenna! What the hell is this all about? What exactly are you talking about right now, Mom? No! I'm asking you why we're not being allowed inside the building with you guys. Today is the day of your guys' engagement party, right? We should be at the right place right now as well. Why are your dad and I being stopped at the front entrance right now? Because neither you or Dad were invited here. What? We weren't invited? What are you talking about right now? Today is the day of your engagement party, right? That means that your dad and I should be in there with you, all meeting your fiancé's family. What the hell do you think you're doing saying your dad and I weren't invited? I don't think of either of you two as family anymore. And that's why neither of you were invited to this party today. My fiancé and his family all understand my feelings as well about you two. Huh? What the hell do you think you're saying right now? Stop it with your sick little jokes right now. Today is most definitely not the kind of day where you should be messing around with your dad and I by saying things like that. I know that. And that's why I'm saying this very seriously right now. Both you and Dad are not allowed inside this building. Hold on a second. Then what about the money? Neither of you are getting that, of course. What? But that's a major problem for the both of us. If your dad and I don't get that money from the pig's family, then things will go to hell for us. You know that more than anyone else, right? I know that, but when it comes to that money, it should be going to someone like me, right? Huh? And we talked about all of this before, right? That you would be taking that money from his family and giving it to your dad and I. You're breaking that promise to us right now, and it's a terrible thing to be doing. Wait. I have zero memory of myself ever making a promise like that with the both of you before. All I remember is you bringing something like that up with me, but I never said that I agreed with it. Huh? Telling me that now is dirty. By the way, why were you both just assuming that his family would be giving $300,000 to me? Because when Adam's older brother got married, his family gave the fiancé's parents $300,000. That's why I was thinking this time would be the same amount, or maybe even more if they were feeling desperate enough. Your dad and I have been doing everything to make sure we'd get that money. You've both been doing everything for that money? What do you mean by that? Your dad and I have been living with the intention of getting that $300,000. That's why we both spent that much money already, and planned on paying that debt off with it. What? Don't tell me you both spent even more money and dug a deeper hole? We thought that we'd be getting $300,000 from Autumn's family, so we had no other choice but to go crazy. If we were to be getting that kind of money from them, then we'd be able to afford anything. Ugh. I can't even think of you two as being adults anymore. You both never even knew the actual amount his family would be handing over, and just assumed it would be $300,000? Well, with that kind of thinking, I can see now why the both of you are always getting even further into debt. Shut your mouth right now! We are done talking about this now, so let us inside. I have no reason to let the both of you inside here, though. Neither of you were invited out to this party here today. So, could you please both head back home right now for me? Bruno! You are inside that party right now, correct? You go and talk with Jenna right now and get her to let the both of us inside that building.
Mom? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I think the decision that Jenna made is the right decision.
Huh? What the hell has she been saying to you? Are you sure that's what you want to do? If you let the both of your parents sit that party out, then your life is going to become just as crappy as ours afterwards. Do you understand me, Bruno?
How would my life become as crappy as your guy's life? I'm the one paying my own tuition fees. The only two that seem to be in any particular trouble right now are you and Dad.
What the? You haven't forgotten all about the appreciation you should have towards me for raising you. All you've been this whole time is a weak little baby. And having to raise such a weakling as you was a very tough job for me.
Well, when you say it like that, if you're really going to say things like that to me now, then what about you being such a bully all the time?
What has happened to you, Bruno? You're supposed to be the good child compared to your older sister, who always listens to what his parents say. What the hell has happened to you, Bruno?
I was never the good child that listened to everything you both said. I was just really weak all of those years and had no other choice really but to listen to what you and Dad were saying to me.
Why are you taking Jenna's side in all of this? Unlike you, she's a completely useless woman, right? If you continue to associate yourself with her, you're going to become just as dumb as she is, or even worse.
You're wrong, Mom. I don't find her to be useless at all. She happens to have her own opinions about everything and is strong enough to even defend herself from her own parents. I have always wanted to be on the side of someone as strong as she is.
What the hell? So now you're going to stab your parents in the back as well? I wasted all of my time raising you as well then. I should have thrown you out long ago when I had the chance to.
Mom, you really are the worst kind of woman. I've never seen someone as rotten and selfish as you. I've also heard all the things you said about Adam. You have no right saying things like that about a man like him, you bitch. I wouldn't even say things like that as a joke, to tell the truth.
Is this about those things I sent to Jenna before?
Yeah, that's right, Mom.
And the only ones who have seen those messages are you and her, right?
Nope. Adam and his family have all seen those messages as well now. Adam himself didn't really seem to care about what you were saying about him. But the rest of his family were all very pissed off, of course.
What? What the actual hell? Then that would mean our chances of getting that money are...
Not only will you both not be getting any money, but it doesn't seem like his family wants anything to do with you and Dad now. And that's why Jenna plans on cutting ties to the both of you now.
Wait a minute. That's going to screw both your dad and I over, though. What are your dad and I going to do if she leaves us behind?
I have no clue, Mom.
Hey. You both are following me in your car right now, correct? We're heading into town right now to get something for dinner, so could you both please go away now? Screw you, Jenna! I will not allow you to cut ties to your dad and I like this. You are our child, and we are your parents. And that means that you can never cut ties to the both of us. I will not let you get away from us. Absolutely not. Stop it already, Mom. You're both making even further disgraces of yourselves by doing that. If you continue to follow us like that, I'm going to call the police. Go right ahead, then. Your dad and I just happen to be going down the same roads as you is all. But here's the thing. If you are really thinking about abandoning the both of us, then your dad might look away from the road for a second and ram right into the back of you guys. If you do that, then things will really not be fun for you guys anymore. Things haven't been fun for anyone this whole time because of you. Right now, your dad and I have more than $250,000 worth of debt that we need to pay off. If we do not get that money we were expecting from the pig's family, then we'll be done for. You can say that all you want, but after all the things you said about Adam, they no longer want to have anything to do with the both of you two. Why did you even show all those things I said to them in the first place? That was a conversation for only your eyes and mine. I never planned on showing it to any of his family. But up until the day of the engagement party, you wouldn't stop sending me texts about Adam and his family, right? Every single day, you were taking shots at Adam and I, all to get a quick chuckle while making me feel bad. Eventually, Adam found out about all those texts you were sending me, because I was always having to look at my phone with a concerned frown on my face. Then you should have done something to get him away from looking at your phone. Why do I have to lie to him about the true monster my mom is? Why didn't you shut up and stop saying all of those things about us? They were just meant to be jokes, all of those texts. I was just getting really excited about the money his family would be giving us. Jesus Christ, Mom. I don't care. All my life, you've treated me like that, saying things to try and upset me. If you really don't like me at all, then you should be happy I'm cutting ties with you both now. Tell me, why did Adam go and show the rest of his family those texts then? All of those messages of making fun of him like that? Because Adam happens to be a very laid-back and open kind of man. He thought those things you were saying about him were pretty funny, and went to show his parents them. By the way, you knew that you were saying terrible things about us then, huh? I have an idea. You go and tell them that I was just saying those things to make Adam laugh. Explain that to his parents right now for me, please. Very please? It's way too late for that now. No matter the excuse you have for it now, it's too late. And as for me, I have to get rid of the both of you, because if I don't, you're going to continue asking for money for the rest of my life. What the hell? Are you saying that as long as you're happy, then everything is fine? Uh-huh. Come on, now you're just trying to bend what I'm saying, and it's to the point that I can't even wrap my head around it. The only ones seeming to want things to at least be good for themselves are you and Dad, after trying to use your daughter for money. Now, would you please stop following me and go back home? This is all we have left to do now. Your dad and I really don't have anything left for us in life after this, so we're going to chase you both down. That black car that's behind the both of you guys right now. What is that? That's the loan shark coming after us. We told him that we'd be meeting with him after the engagement party today. We made a promise to pay all of our debt off in one payment. You both really are as brain dead people come, aren't you? Your dad and I both broke the promise we made to him, and now he's following us around town. I don't care that your dad and I are complete idiots for what we did. Do something about him. What the hell do you think I can do? Please, don't get us wrapped up in your issues, alright? Stop playing games with me then. You ran away with all the money that was meant to become your dad's and mine, and that's why he's chasing after us now. All of this is your fault now. You do something about that loan shark right now. If you don't, then I'm going to start calling you Miss Useless again like the old days. That really brings me back, actually. You were always calling me that back when I was in school and still young. I was always crying about it afterwards, and luckily had Bruno there to hug me. That damn backstabbing Bruno. He really likes to play both sides, doesn't he? No, he does not. He just happens to be a really nice guy who only wants what's best for those he deems good people. He loved both you and Dad, along with me as a family back in the day, before he realized the truth. But in the end, he stabbed the both of his parents in their backs and then chose to side with you. What the hell happened to the respect you should be giving for me raising you two? You think I'm really going to respect two parents that only see me as their tool, so that they can get more money to go out and gamble it all away? Give your phone to Bruno for me. If I can have another chance to talk with him about this, he should come to understand me. I have no reason to be talking to Miss Useless anymore now, do I? Sorry to say this, but I'm not in here with Bruno right now. I believe that he's coming out to find us in his car right now. What? Huh, does that mean? What? What's happened with you? Bruno? Why did you do this? Huh? What did he do? What are you getting all worried about this time? Bruno? Why the hell are you riding in the same car as that loan shark right now? Did you get taken by them or something?
No, I'm in here because I wanted to ride along with him. Mom, You both need to stop running away from us now and stop your car so that we can take care of things once and for all. Dad's driving is starting to become really reckless now, so if you keep on going like that, you're only going to cause more damage.
What is going on here? How much more do you plan to stab us in the back before you'll feel satisfied with things? You've already taken sides with someone like Miss Useless, and now you're taking sides with a loan shark who's after us.
Mom, I never said that I'm on the same side as this loan shark, trying to get all that money back from you two. For the past year, it's been me who has paid a lot of that debt off for you both.
What?
Because of that, there hasn't been much of debt for you both to pay off, right? Well, there wasn't as much you guys having to pay off before. But now, you both have been spending even more, creating even more debt that I can't even keep up with. And that is why now I can't take care of you both anymore.
You're lying. You paying off parts of our debt like that for us is all lies. If you really were, then why were you never telling either of us?
Wait, you both should have been aware of what I was doing for you two. You both knew it was happening, but you continued to play things off like you never noticed in order to get me to continue to pay for you guys.
What?
Could you both stop lying and trying to hide things from me? You both knew that it was me paying off a lot of your debt before, right? I know that you knew about it.
I suppose we did know about that. But we were never planning to rely on you forever. The reason we wanted for Jenna to go out with that pig and marry into his family was very much for your sake as it was for ours. Had we gotten that money we planned on getting at the party today, we would have paid off the debt and not had a need for you paying for us anymore.
Stop trying to talk like you had kind intentions this whole time, Mom. Both you and Dad have only ever thought about yourselves this whole time. And not only were you using Jenna for money, but you started to use me too.
That's not at all true, Bruno. Your dad and I loved you all this time, haven't we? Because look, you are completely different from the useless woman you call your sister.
Stop freaking calling Jenna useless, okay?
What?
I don't think of you and Dad as my parents anymore, all right? The one who had to step in and raise me while you both would always go out and gamble and drink was Jenna.
You're not thinking of us as your parents anymore? Then tell me, why were you stepping in to pay off parts of our debt?
That was for Jenna's sake. I have always been so weak when it came to confronting people before, so I could never say no to you guys. And while I at least wanted to do something to take care of Jenna for once, and so that I thought by paying off your debt in her place, you both would stop picking on her. I just never assumed that you guys would continue to make even more debt as I was paying it off.
Is that right? But wait a second. Since you are still a really kind boy, you should be able to understand things as long as we keep talking.
There is nothing else for us to talk about, though. I have never had the confidence to say all of this before, but I'll say it to you now. The only useless people here are you and Dad.
Jenna. I am so very sorry, Jenna. Could you find it in your heart to forgive us? Oh, that's right. Very smart of you to give up on calling me names and to finally shift to trying to apologize for all the things you've done to me before. All of that verbal harassment wasn't going to do you any good, so I'm glad to see you're finally calming down and acting like an adult. You're wrong. I have really learned my lesson, and I'm not trying to play games with you still. No, you haven't. I know this is all another lie from you. There's no way the woman I knew growing up would be able to learn her lesson from anything like this. I have never seen anyone as selfish as you and Dad before. Therefore, I know you're just acting like an adult to try and sway my feelings. I already heard what happened from Bruno, by the way. And there's no way I'm going to be forgiving either one of you now. Why not, Jenna? Before all of this, you were at least helping me out some here and there, right? And that was me, when I was still trying to be a bit kind to you two. I didn't care how much I was being abused by the both of you then, because you were both still like family to me at the time, so I was okay with giving a little bit of my money away. And I think the same thing applies to Bruno as well. But it was the both of you who went and took advantage of our kindness, right? Well, there's no more help coming for the both of you after that. Please! I really have thought about all of this and I am sorry. If things don't change for us right now, who knows what that loan shark is going to do? Well, let's hope he puts you both to work. I think you both need a little bit of that in your lives. To Bruno, Adam, Adam's family, and myself, we all agree that things will be best for all of us if you both are gone and out of our lives. Why would you ever say that about your own parents? But that's the truth, isn't it? You should find some honor in being able to do that for the rest of us, right? Being able to, you know, disappear. Bruno. So, you were helping them pay off their debts then, huh? And all while thinking about me?
For as long as I can remember, you have always been this strong and outward-speaking girl. But every time you started to become colder and colder due to the ways Mom and Dad would treat you. And well, I wanted to stop them from taking advantage of you all the time like that, and in your pain. Also, it was you who raised and protected me ever since I was a toddler, right?
What are you going on about? You are my little brother, Bruno. So it's always been a job of mine to have to protect and raise you. I never thought of you being any weaker than myself then. So please, don't feel like you were ever to blame for what happened to me. If anything, I find you stronger than me. You've been paying your way through school all on your own, all while paying off parts of your parents' debt. I could never do something like that.
But wait. I understand what you're saying, but...
No matter how you try and think about it, Mom and Dad are the ones at fault for everything. They would always leave their kids at home while they went out to drink and play. Then they went and forced their kids to start paying off their debts, all while getting into more while at it. They are monsters, and always will be, Bruno. Yet finally, we're able to cut ties with them.
That's right. And the loan shark that was after them felt sorry for us. He told me that all the money I was paying him for them, he would give it back to me. He wanted to make sure that it was only them that is made responsible for all the debt that they got into.
Well, well, well. That man seems to be even more open-minded and caring than I thought he'd be.
He sure is. He may be a loan shark, but he also understands what it means to be taken advantage of by the wrong people.
So, what's happened with Mom and Dad?
He told them that he'd be introducing them to a whole new world of hell, where they'd be working to pay off their debts. And who knows for sure how long that will take them. It may take them until they're in their 70s, but at least by then they should have learned their lessons well enough.
I hope so. Well, anyway, Bruno, thank you so much. You've always been thinking about me, right?
Why are you thanking me? You're the one that has always been thinking about me, right? Also, you and I are family, so what I was doing was expected of me. But that's completely fine with me, because you're the only person I think of as my family now.
After that, just like Bruno has told me, both my mom and dad were taken away by the loan shark and were forced to work for him in a coal mine somewhere far out in the mountains. They're both in their 60s still, so I'm sure that they can at least manage the hard physical labor, or having to be down in those mines for long periods of time, paying off their debt little by little. I wonder how many years they're going to have to stay working there, or rather, how long they will last working there in those mines before their bodies give out. Well, they have both been playing around in their life with other people's money, so I guess it's finally time for them to grow up and work like the rest of us adults. A little while after that all went down, Adam and I got married and had a wedding with all of his family and Bruno invited. And although my little brother had always been a bit soft and weak when he was younger, he gave a marvelous speech and moved everyone with it. As of right now, I'm living in a new home with Adam as we start this next chapter in our lives of being happy husband and wife together. We both plan to have kids someday, but want to make sure that we care more about them when they come along than things like going out to drink and have fun. So perhaps we'll spend a year getting all of that excitement out of the way first, before we have our first kid and start a little family. And as for Bruno himself, after Adam and I moved in together, he went and took over our mom and dad's house, as they would no longer be able to live there, being so far away from us now. He even went to the courthouse and was able to forge some signatures in order to be able to have his name on the place, and said that someday he'd be willing to sell it and move on. Bruno had always planned on moving out west, but having to take care of my parents for a while really took that ability away from him, and I wish I would have noticed that a whole lot sooner. I guess once he finishes up that last month of university and has graduated, that's what he'll be doing.
Hey, I really need to talk to you, so don't even think about ignoring me right now. What's your game plan here, Sabrina? When are you finally going to get it through that thick head of yours that you need to break up with my brother? You're making me so impatient. If you don't let him down gently, then I won't even think about forgiving you for that, all right?
Oh, come on, Tanya. Are you kidding me with this? You're gonna regret talking to me like that. You think you can just boss me around? I've got no intention of breaking up with Elliot, okay? It's a good thing you finally found love like your brother has. It's about time that you found a good person to spend the rest of your life with. Perhaps that might make you settle down and do something else rather than bothering me.
Don't try and change the subject here, Sabrina. This isn't what we were talking about. I can't believe my brother would even think about dating a woman like you. Do you really think I'm going to forgive him and you for doing this? You are so annoying and just so boring to be around. I don't know how you convinced my brother to date you.
Well, I don't have any way of explaining any of this to you, Tanya. Elliot and I just have a very loving and communicative relationship. We work well together. It's been a while since we've been together, and well, since we've gotten to know each other really well, we got engaged. All I want is your blessing for this marriage because I'm sure Elliot wants it, and it would mean a lot to both of us if you would do that. What do you think?
Oh my God, what did you just say? Do you have any idea what I'm trying to say to you right now? Why on earth are you saying that you and my brother are a good match? My brother is a very handsome, elite office worker who is a way better person than you'll ever be. So because of that, so many weird women have approached him. All they wanted was to date him, but they were so ugly and strange. Then he meets you, and you're no different from the rest of those women.
Okay. Look, I understand that Elliot is very popular because of his good looks and everything. He's a hard worker, too. But what you just said made me so incredibly disgusted. Who says things like that to other people? You can't just talk like that in front of me. If you're wanting to find out so badly why your own brother wants to marry me, why don't you just go and ask him? Talk to him if you don't understand the decisions he makes.
Did my own brother tell you to say that? Fine, I'll talk to him. He probably only likes you for that ugly face of yours. Nothing else matters, that's what I'm guessing. Oh well, nothing can be done about anything on the inside anyways. Your personality is super ugly, I bet. Your little scheme isn't going to work with me. I know what you're trying to do here, Sabrina. You're just trying to get money from my brother, aren't you?
Did you just say to me that he likes my face? Oh, wow, that actually makes me so happy to hear that. I'm glad he likes my looks too. Wow, but I didn't realize you thought all of those nasty things about me when you haven't made much of an effort to get to know me at all. Look, I'm certainly not perfect, but I try to be a good person. I always try and make Elliot happy so that we can enjoy doing things together.
Well, if you want to wish any happiness on my brother, you should know what to do by now, Sabrina. You should stand aside now. You shouldn't be with my brother. I feel so sorry for my brother who's marrying such a terrible woman. I feel so much pity for him. He can do so much better than you. Don't you see that?
I really don't understand you, Tanya. Why do you hate me so much? What have I ever done to make you treat me this way? I just don't get it at all. Is this all because you don't want your brother being taken away from you? Is that it? That wouldn't happen since I'm the new addition to the family. If that's the case, I'm telling you now, the relationship between you and your brother won't change. Ever. There's nothing to worry about, okay?
But my older brother's eventually going to marry you, start a family, and have children. It's absolutely not fair, and he's going to grow distant from me. I'm not going to let that happen. No way. If you get pregnant with his baby, there is no way that I'm going to let you give birth to it. Stay away from him.
How could you say such things to me? You really need to calm down. Are you being serious? Do you no longer want me to see Elliot? You need to stop being around me. I believe that Ellie and I will try to have a couple of kids someday. If you're going to be hanging around, I could end up in a dangerous situation. After you said those awful things to me, I think I need to keep you away from me. Is it even possible for us to meet without creating drama for me?
Sabrina, you need to get out of my brother's life right now. If you marry my brother, that means I become your sister-in-law. Even if you don't like it, you'll still have to put up with me being around. It's almost like we'll also be dating, since you'll be with my brother almost all the time. If you don't like it, go and find another man to marry.
This is definitely going to cause some trouble for me. But you're literally the only person who doesn't want me to be with Elliot and marry him. Maybe I just can't do this to Elliot if you're going to do something to me like that later on in the future.
You're such a mess of a person. I don't know how my brother can stand you. Even though you're popular with men, I know most women hate you. Am I right? Seems like you got no friends on your side at all. You're all by yourself. Boo-hoo. You're a terrible person, and my brother deserves better.
I don't see how my friends have got anything to do with what we're talking about. Why are you being like this towards me, Tanya? Please stop it.
This is why something bad should happen to you, like getting pushed down the stairs and you have bruises all over your body. I bet you were just trying to buy yourself some time so that you could get your hands on my brother's money, right? It's impossible for someone like you to be welcomed into this family with open arms. You're just a loser looking to score some dollars off my brother, aren't you?
What on earth are you talking about, Tanya? Stop jumping from one thing to the next. It's so confusing. You're such a bully and shouldn't be treating me like this. It's horrible. Why must we have a conversation like this over messages? Can't you just come and tell me the problems you have with me in person?
Hey, I'm just repeating what I heard from my mother. She never shuts up or keeps her judgments to herself. Rumors spread quickly around this house, you know.
What? Are you kidding me? Did my future mother-in-law really say that about me? I don't believe you. She's a really lovely lady and wouldn't talk down about anyone.
Does it really matter what she said? Why do you care so much about her opinion? Oh, by the way, if you become my sister-in-law, I get a nice monthly allowance from you. When you become a part of this family, it's only natural for the older sister to support the younger, right? I was just looking at what I could spend the money on. So I think it would be best if you could give me about $2,000 a month to spend on clothes, trips to the spa, etc. Is that all right with you?
What the heck? There's no way that I would possibly do that for you. I've never heard of having to do this when I marry into a new family. This is the first time I've been asked such an outrageous thing from a family member. You can just make me give you money? This is absolutely crazy. You know that, right?
Well, I don't know what else to tell you, Sabrina. It's a big part of our family's rule. You do know that every family has rules that are supposed to be obeyed, right?
I've never heard of a rule like that before. Surely you're making this up since you're already bullying me. Did my mother-in-law approve of this?
This is a problem between you and me, my dear future sister-in-law. My mother has no reason to get involved in our problems. No one else should be interfering.
Is that so, Tanya? Do you really think you could just make up your own rules and try to take all of my hard-earned money out of my pocket?
Don't you think that's a good thing? If you don't like this arrangement, you know what to do. You need to break up with my brother immediately. Cancel the wedding immediately.
Wow, you really think you can just say whatever you want to me, Tanya? This isn't how things work. You can't just blackmail me like this. Just stop this right now.
Hey, Sabrina. How's it going? I was just wanting to speak with you for a little bit. It's not long to go until your wedding ceremony. That's so exciting. How are the wedding preparations going? I bet your heart is rushing miles and miles an hour because of it. How are you doing mentally? Is everything running smoothly, or have there been a few hiccups? They can happen, but hopefully they aren't bothering you too much.
Oh, hey, Nikita. Everything's going all right. Thank you for your concern. I really appreciate it that you reached out to me. I'm sorry, I've been a little bit out of touch lately. I've been on a diet and I'm cutting back on drinking as well, so I apologize if I seem different.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sure you've got plenty of things on your mind, so I understand what you mean. I'm looking forward to your wedding day. I wanted to know where I can place my gift for you when we go to the reception. I just wanted to know beforehand so I don't get lost.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll let you know right away when I get all that information. Sorry for taking my time, but thank you in advance for the gift.
Absolutely. I mean, the gift is for you because you've been doing so much lately and you deserve it. By the way, how are things going with Elliot's little sister? What's her name? Tanya or something? Seems that you've been dealing a lot when it comes to her.
Oh, yeah, the whole thing. That's still more or less an ongoing issue. I guess everything is still the same since I last talked to you about it, right? But since the wedding is literally just around the corner, things are getting worse when it comes to Tanya.
Oh no, you're kidding. What's going on? Are you doing okay with all of that? I hope there's nothing dangerous going on, is there?
Well, here's the thing with that. The other day when I was going down the stairs near my house, I was pushed from behind and I fell a bit. I'm covered in bruises. I didn't see the culprit as they did this from behind and they took off, but I might have a feeling it was Tanya who did this to me.
Are you seriously kidding me? Who would commit such a childish act on someone like you? I don't understand. Do you think it's a possibility that Tanya actually did this to you? Okay, wait a minute. Are you telling me that you think she's the one who shoved you down the stairs? I wonder what would have happened if you'd pointed the finger at her for doing it.
Right? I really don't know what to do about this situation, but if I had broken a bone or something, I wouldn't be able to go to my own wedding. I didn't expect something like this to happen because it's a really life-threatening thing to experience, but, the more I think about what happened, it's becoming more and more likely in my head that it was her that pushed me so that I couldn't go to the wedding and things would be ruined.
Did she say anything to you about this? Have you told anyone that you think it's her that pushed you? Oh my God, this is unbelievable what she's doing.
No, she didn't talk to me or anything. She hasn't confronted me. Actually, I have told anyone close to me about what happened. It's just been a secret between me and Elliot. I just don't want things to get more out of hand than they already are, Nikita. But for some reason, she mentioned a little bit of the accident in a message. She somehow knew about me falling down some stairs. Apparently, she said that she found out from her mother about what happened to me. The whole thing is getting really strange.
Wow, that is so dark and deceiving, Sabrina. I don't like the situation you're in one bit. What on earth is that crazy woman up to? You should really go to the police about this and file a report. Turn her in. She tried to hurt you really badly and obviously is showing no signs of remorse.
The only problem with that, Nikita, is that I've got no evidence that she's the one who done this to me. I can't just go and accuse her of this. We can't just put all the blame on her for this, but I'm getting a little worried now about what she might do next if I don't do what she says.
Well, isn't that proof enough that she's saying all these horrible things to you? Okay, you need to make sure that your partner's mom knows about this as well. You need to continue to reach out to people so you can tell your side of the story and make sure you have people in your corner.
Yes, that's very true. You're definitely right on that one, Nikita. I did get injured and bruised up, and I'm preparing for a wedding. It's just making me feel so exhausted. I'm starting to feel a little tired, and I just need to lie down so I can get all of this straight in my mind.
I see what you mean. Of course, please go and take care of yourself, okay? We can't let Tanya just do what she wants. That's not how the world works. Actually, I've got the most brilliant idea, Sabrina. You go and put your feet up and leave it all to me. I've got this worked out.
Huh? Nikita, what's that supposed to mean? What are you talking about? I'm really tired. I guess you can just tell me later. Talk to you soon.
Wow, it's such a beautiful day today. Tomorrow's going to be a perfect day for a wedding. But it's such a shame because the wedding will fall to pieces.
Tanya, why on earth are you messaging me right now? Would you quit messing around? What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Aw, well, your wedding dress was covered in raw eggs, you see. I guess you can't walk down the aisle with that white and elegant dress anymore. You won't be able to get married to my brother anymore now that your dress is completely ruined. Such a shame no one will be able to see it.
What did you just say? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? That's disgusting. Why on earth have you done this to me?
Oh, come on. Don't be like that, Sabrina. It's funny. Well, I'm laughing about it. Are you really that surprised that this happened to you? This is because you didn't do what I said and you didn't cancel your wedding like you were supposed to. So I got you back for it. This is what happens when you mess with me and my brother. I told you to stay away from him. You deserved this.
What am I going to do now? This is horrible. How am I going to tell my mother-in-law about her dress being ruined?
Huh? What on earth are you talking about, you stupid woman? The dress I ruined was your wedding dress that you were supposed to wear today.
Don't you know that the wedding dress that I planned to wear today was something that was lent to me by your mom? Are you stupid, Tanya? What is to become of me now that this dress is covered in raw eggs? We got it adjusted so it would be nice and snug on me. It was specially prepared for me. It was a dress that I've cherished for a while, and it was so important to me that I wear it well on the day that I got married to Elliot.
Hey, just wait a minute, all right? Are you being serious right now with what you're saying? Why do you even have something like that in your possession? Because she was going to be my son's wife and we're about the same height, so she wanted me to borrow it. Of course, she asked first, and I gave it to her. Elliot also heard that she might be wearing the wedding dress I had worn on the day that he got married to Sabrina. Don't you see how much I was looking forward to it? This must be some kind of prank you're pulling on me, right? Like, of course, from how I've been, you're messing with me, right? Shouldn't I be the one using that dress if my mom gave it to you to wear? That's not fair at all. It makes no sense. Because you have no need for that dress at all. You're not the one getting married. But I was planning to let you use it once you lost a bit of weight. All you are is an unemployed bum who spends all of her time at home eating and sleeping. You do nothing for us or for society. Why are you thinking about such nonsense for? It's because you have so much free time that you thought it would be fun to be cruel to people? Hang on a minute. You can't just talk to me like this. You know that, right? The only person who speaks like this to me is... No way, this can't be. Mom, is that you? You're such a stupid little girl. This was supposed to be the start of a bright and happy day for Elliot and his wife. If you ruin everything, I am not going to show you any mercy, Tanya. I want you to come over here and apologize, but we don't have time. You're going to go outside of the wedding venue and wait. Don't even think of coming back inside. But wait a minute, Mom, please, you can't do this, okay? I'm sorry. Look, I had no idea that was once your wedding dress. It's not my fault that I didn't know that. You didn't say anything to me about it, so how was I supposed to stop myself from doing what I did?
Tanya, this is Sabrina. I just took my phone back. Your mom is really angry at you right now, so she'll talk to you later. As of right now, I'm going to rent a dress and rush there so that I can get to the ceremony. If you've got an excuse for your actions, I don't want to hear about it until later.
Sabrina, please talk to me. Look, I'm really, really sorry for what happened today. Would you please just pick up the phone and talk to me? Please just answer your phone. Stop ignoring me. I'm trying to apologize to you, so you need to hear me out.
Look, I don't want to hear your voice going on and on about how sorry you are. I'm done. Just tell me what you want and then I'll cut ties with you.
Are you serious? Okay, I'll tell you what I want from this. Are you going to divorce my brother? Are you going to leave him alone so he can be with his real family?
Have you gotten mad or something? Did you hit your head against the wall too hard? Elliot and I have had a really great wedding ceremony today. From now on, we'll stick together through thick and thin and have a happy married life together. You're the one who's going to be cut off from your brother, not me.
Are you kidding me right now? What do you mean? Is he actually going to cut me out of his life? He can't just make that kind of decision. I'm his family, right?
You know, Tanya, this is actually something that the whole family agrees on. There's no one on your side in this. Everyone thinks you're crazy.
This is impossible. How can my own family do this to me? How can I not see my brother? This is impossible. He's my flesh and blood. I need him in my life.
Well, your wishes will not be respected considering how much you tried to sabotage my wedding day, Tanya. You should be ashamed of your actions right now. But I did see what you did and made a good effort in trying to get rid of me, but of course I knew it wouldn't work.
What is my brother saying about all of this? Surely he's not agreeing to this, is he? You're a disgusting human being who doesn't deserve my brother.
I'm saying what Elliot wants, right? How dare you talk down to me? I'm not putting up with any of your crap anymore, Tanya. You're the one who's got some weird, creepy crush on your brother, and we all agree that it's sick and you need to be kept more at arm's length from him. My problem is that I needed to get him back and away from you for my safety and especially his safety. You've got a sick mind, Tanya.
That's all a lie. How dare you even bring something like that up? You're the one who's sick in the head. I need to see my brother. He's one of the only people who keeps me going.
It's a real shame that it's come to this because he said that this incident's made him feel really bad about himself and he wished he'd stopped it from happening. I even told you that if it were to have children in the future, you get jealous and want to get his attention so our lives would be in danger. It's scary, Tanya, and I don't want to live like that at all, and neither does Elliot. He said he wants to cut all ties with you, so just give up now, all right?
But that can't be. This is impossible. He can't just do this to his own sister. He can't abandon me like this. I thought that he would believe what I said about you.
Why would you do such a cowardly thing to me, Tanya? It would have been better to have been honest with him and talked about it, then you'd still have a brother by your side. You'd still have a good relationship, but no, you wanted to go and ruin everything that he had in his life. That's not what a sister should do. If only you had changed your attitude about it, none of this would have happened, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. How many times did I tell you to stop, Tanya? You didn't even listen to me, and you still kept going on with your plans you had in place.
But didn't I just apologize to you before about what I did today? I said I was sorry about that. I didn't even think that that dress was my mom's dress. If I had known, I wouldn't have dropped a whole carton of raw eggs on it. It was just a stupid thing I did. I'm really sorry about that.
It's not really the problem here, Tanya. No matter whose dress it was, what you did was crazy and so horrible. Even the family can't understand what you did. So it seems that not only does your brother want nothing to do with you anymore, but neither does the rest of your family members.
What? Are you kidding me? That's just too much. They can't do this to me. But that house I'm in is my parents' house.
Well, it looks like they're about to kick you out of there. This is the result of having spoiled you too much.
But this isn't fair. They can't just kick their child out of their house. Where on earth am I supposed to live? There's no place for me to go, okay?
Well, you could just live on the street, right? If you don't like that, find a job and get a house to rent. Everyone who moves out does that at some point.
I can't do that. My family should be supporting me. I'm their real daughter, for goodness sake. I've done nothing to deserve this.
That's not entirely true. I know that you were the one that knocked me down the stairs and caused me to bruise a lot. It was you, wasn't it, Tanya?
What on earth are you talking about? Why would you say such things to me? I did no such thing. But you don't have any evidence to prove that I did.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have the evidence. Thanks to my dear friend Nikita, she went out of her way to help me with this one. She was able to check the security cameras from the building surrounding the stairs I was pushed down.
Huh, but that's not possible. Why on earth are you making this up?
I'm not making anything up, Tanya. You've just been caught red-handed and trying to cause serious injury to me. I've gone to the police about this. The cops even went to nearby shops to investigate the situation. It was time-consuming, but I was finally able to prove it was you and turn you in.
Whoa, now just hang on a minute, Sabrina. Stop lying. You know that this was all a huge mistake. I would never do anything bad like that.
You can't get out of this one, Tanya. You know you should really get yourself checked out at the hospital. We feel like it would benefit you a lot. What do you think would have happened if I broke my neck, Tanya? I could have been close to death. There's no way you're getting away with this.
But it was an accident. Please, don't turn me into the police. I can't have a record against my name. It would ruin me. Please don't do this to me.
Your family have already seen the proof, Tanya. It's over. Give yourself up. Just leave me and Elliot alone so that we can have a happy life together. You're going to have no choice but to watch us all from behind bars. Have fun in jail, Tanya. I hope you get some rehabilitation. After that, it seemed like Tanya wanted to get revenge on Sabrina for what she had said to her. She was apprehended by her brother and handed over to the police, and then she just disappeared. It seems like she was arrested and put behind bars. She was forced to think about what she had done. On the other hand, Sabrina and Elliot decided to move to a different place just in case Tanya tried to come back and do something again. They've been blessed with a child now and are living a happy life. After Tanya returned to the outside world, she was criticized by her family. She was forced to get a part-time job and find another place to live. It seems that she's fallen into a hell she might not come out of, but of course it's only natural to wish a bad person misfortune, right? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, you better have dinner ready for me by the time that I get home.
What are you talking about? Don't I always have dinner ready for you by then? Also, you do realize that I also work, right? I just happen to be good enough at time management to set aside enough time to cook too. But we've talked about this before, and I really would appreciate it if you cooked once in a while. I mean, we're married. Shouldn't we be helping each other when we're able to?
What on earth are you talking about, woman?
Excuse me? What is your deal, Stan?
You said we're married, right? Well, that makes you my wife, which makes it your job to cook. So basically, all you're saying is that you want an excuse to be a bad wife and get out doing your wifely duties. I don't care what excuse you could come up with. I'm the husband. You will do as I say. And I say that it's your job to take care of things at home. Do you really think that you could start bossing me around just because you work too? If you're gonna act that way towards me, then we might as well get divorced.
But Wait, Stan, you're not being fair. You know that I take my work really seriously. I mean, we both earn money and help with the bills. It's not like I'm in some entry position job or something.
That isn't the point, Olivia. The point is, when a woman gets married, she becomes responsible for taking care of everything at home. So either be a good wife or get out of my life.
How can you say something like that, Stan? You really think that I don't have anything better to do with my time? I am seriously at my limits with you.
Yeah. You always say that, but it's not like you've divorced me yet. Probably because you don't have the guts to. You know that you can't do any better than me, so you better just do as I say.
And just what makes you think that I don't have any choice but to stay with you? All I'm asking for is a little help with the work around the house, and you're throwing a tantrum.
I really just can't believe you, Olivia. When are you finally going to learn your lesson? We've been married for years, so what I want to know is why you still haven't learned to cook a decent meal. What's the point of being married to such a useless woman, huh?
Okay then, if you hate being with me so much, why don't you just move out, huh?
Excuse me? I know that you didn't just say that to me. Besides, if anyone needs to move out, it's you.
No, Stan, I work the same hours that you do, and when I'm able to get home on time, I always make sure to have dinner ready for us. But despite all the hard work that I put in, you have never, ever thanked me, even once. Why do you even bother coming home most nights if you hate it so much here?
You better watch how you talk to me, woman. I am not to be trifled with.
And just what are you going to do about it? Why do you always have to be so confrontational? And what makes you think that it's okay to constantly be putting me down like this?
What kind of stupid question is that? I wouldn't have to remind you of your place if you just shut up and cleaned the house and cooked like I asked. Instead, you're always coming up with excuses to get out of doing housework.
I think it's you that's always trying to get out of doing any work around here. I mean, just how much longer are you even going to be staying here anyways? Because I am taking care of things to the best that my schedule and ability allows. If you have a problem with that, then you can help clean up the house.
You never know when to stop, do you? You seriously think you could just run your mouth all you like, huh?
I really don't get it, Stan. Just what in the world makes you think that it's okay to talk to someone like this? Why are you always so rude and angry towards me when I try to talk calmly with you about things?
Don't you tell me what to do. You're my wife, and I'll talk to you however I please, thank you very much.
Your wife? Are you sure about that, Stan?
Oh, please. I know what you mean. I also wonder for how much longer I'm going to call you that. But if you keep up this nasty attitude you have towards me, I can guarantee you that it won't be for long.
No, wait, that wasn't quite what I was saying there.
There you go, trying to walk things back, now that you realize you've screwed up. But if you don't want me to divorce you, you'll just shut up and take care of the house like I ask. Got it?
Stan? Stan? I really think you have no idea just quite where you stand right now. Do you really think you can just keep talking to me like this and not expect any consequences? You really don't seem to understand at all that you're not in a good position to be saying those things to me.
And just what position am I in? You women are all the same. You think you could just boss around your husband all day after you're married. Well, I'm here to bring a little order back to the world, starting with a wife that obeys what I tell her. Now, I have had enough of your backtalk. You are my wife, you will do what I tell you. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother staying married to you at all.
If you want a wife like that, then why don't you just go out and find one then, huh? Because I am definitely not going to be her. I don't know what kind of woman would ever want to marry you if that's really how you think a marriage should work, though.
There you go, running your mouth again. All you're doing is digging yourself a deeper hole. I don't think you know just how lucky you are to have a husband like me who is kind enough to let you get away with all this.
You. A nice husband.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Of course I'm nice. I'm only acting the way that I am because I have to deal with my horrid witch of a wife who still doesn't understand just how close I really am to divorcing her.
You do realize that we're already divorced, don't you?
What in the world are you talking about now?
I mean that you've been going on and on about how I'm your wife, but we're already divorced. Have you really forgotten about that? The only thing left to settle between us is when you're finally going to be moving out. But I think I've had it with you. So I want you out now.
Wait a second. Hold on. What do you mean we're already divorced? We're still married. Have you gone crazy or something? Why would I be threatening you with divorce if we are already separated?
That's what I'm wondering too. But we have literally submitted the paperwork for our divorce. That's why I'm waiting for you to finally move out of the house.
Wait, divorce papers? What do you mean?
I mean, the papers that a married couple sign when they don't want to be married anymore. What else?
But you mean you annulled our marriage without even telling me about it? Just when did all of this happen?
I told you when I dropped off the papers, Stan. I know for a fact that you've known about this because I know that I told you. I think you just never listen to a word that I say, and that's why you're surprised. But if you don't believe me, then why not call the courthouse yourself? But, wow, I just really can't believe that you thought you and I were still married. It's almost cute if it weren't such a revolting thought.
And just what is that supposed to mean? You're lying to me and I know it. Either that or you really did submit that paperwork without telling me. Because I know that I never gave permission for you to do that, and I'd never signed anything.
I literally only turned them in 2 weeks ago. How have you already forgotten? Ever since then I've been waiting for you to move out, but I guess you just had no idea you were supposed to. So you can quit trying to order me around and threatening me because we're through.
But that can't be right. So we're really divorced?
Yep, that's what I've been saying this whole time. Now can you please just get out of my house?
But what do you mean?
I mean that the house that we've both been living in belongs to me, and now that we're not married, I would like you out of it. I never want to see you again. Do you understand me?
You just can't kick me out of this house. Besides, it's mine.
Do you really think that you own this house, Stan?
I don't think. I know. And I know that this house is mine. That's another reason why I know you're lying about the divorce. You wouldn't have anywhere else to live. So if what you're really saying is true, then it's time for you to leave the house. And if you want to stay, then you'll have to beg for my forgiveness.
You seriously have no idea what you're talking about at all, do you?
Stop saying that. I know what I'm talking about, Olivia.
If that were true, you would know that only my name is on the deed of the house because I paid for it when we moved in. This was even covered on the paperwork that we signed when we got divorced.
But I mean, when did we even sign these divorce papers, huh?
You don't even remember signing them, do you?
I don't have time to read every little thing that gets shoved in my face. I was probably dealing with it at work and just wanted to get it over with.
Well, if that's how you chose to handle that paperwork, then that's your fault. Man, I wish I had a job where they didn't care at all what I did on company time. You must have it really easy.
So that the house really isn't mine at all.
For the millionth time, no. The house is not yours. It's mine.
That can't be right. It has to be mine. I'm the husband. Of course the house is mine.
Wow, that is a really airtight defense. I would try using that in court and see what happens. Especially after you tell the court about how you don't even remember signing your own divorce papers. But you do remember when we first moved here, we agreed that I would buy the house since I was making so much more money than you were? Then again, I don't know why I expect you to remember anything at this point. But it's not my problem.
I really didn't pay anything for the house at all? Is that really what happened?
Nope. You didn't, nor have you, contributed a single penny to paying for our house. How do you even forget something like that? Actually, no, I don't really care. I just want you out. You don't have a right to be there any longer.
But wait, I mean, are we really divorced?
Do we really have to go through this whole thing again? Yes! We're divorced! We signed the papers, turned them in, had it notarized, and everything!
But I don't remember signing anything. This can't be right. You must have tricked me somehow. I would never do something like that, so I just know that you've got to be lying to me.
I don't know what to say, because I literally remember handing them to you to sign and getting them back in the evening after you came back home from work.
That isn't true, though. That can't be what happened, because that's not how I remember it.
Well, then maybe you should cut back on all the drinking? It's probably giving you brain damage. You do remember why we divorced in the first place, don't you? You were doing the exact same thing that you're doing now. You were ordering me around and treating me poorly, then you would threaten me with divorce if I didn't do as you say. Well, I got fed up with that, so I said, okay, let's divorce. Got the paperwork, signed it, and then gave it to you to sign.
But that's not what I remember happening.
I don't really care one bit what you remember because it's what happened. How many times are you going to make me go through this before you understand that I'm telling the truth?
I mean, it can't be right.
Well, it is. So just accept it and move on. You were the only one constantly saying that if I wasn't happy doing whatever you said that I should just divorce you. Well, I wasn't happy, so I did. This was all your idea.
Okay, Olivia, maybe we both need to calm down a bit.
I'm very calm. The only thing that's upsetting me, though, is the fact that my ex-husband won't leave the house.
But I was never actually going to divorce you.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I never actually meant what I said when I threatened you. Please, this is too much for me to handle right now. I can't lose you.
Man, you are such a loser. I don't care at all about what you think about our marriage because we aren't married anymore. And while we were married, I hated it because you were a domineering jerk.
That isn't what we're talking about right now. And besides, I was just trying to be strict with you so that you could learn to be a better wife for me.
Oh, well, excuse me for misunderstanding your intent. Had I known that it would have changed everything. Is that what you want me to say to you, you pathetic creep?
Please, why are you being so mean to me?
Because I am sick and tired of your sexist language and the control that you think you have over me. I go to work every day and make more money than you, and you still tried to force me to do all of the housework by myself. You never, ever offered to help me, and all you ever did was complain that I wasn't doing enough.
Please, Olivia, I really didn't know that I was making you so angry with all of that. But please, just calm down.
Has telling someone to calm down ever actually made them calm down? Besides, just why should I even listen to you now that you're nobody to me?
But we can get back together, right? We can make it work. I know that we can. You have to forgive me.
I don't have to do anything for you ever again, Stan. And do you want to know why? Because for the 100th, millionth time, we are divorced!
Don't say that, please. I get it. I may have gone a little overboard with things, but it doesn't mean that we can't fix this. We can still save this marriage.
For the last time, there is no marriage to be saved. Just get out of my house and get out of my life already. If you don't leave, I'm just going to hire a moving company to take you away. Do you understand me? I want you out of the house by the end of tomorrow.
Come on, surely we can work this out. I know that we can fix everything if we just talk.
I can't believe that you're still not getting it. I tried talking to you, and you wouldn't listen. Instead, you just kept up the same attitude that you held to me until just a bit ago. There is nothing to fix now. It's over. You're too late to change anything about this. Now, get out of my house and never ever come near me again. By the end of tomorrow, Stan had packed his bags and was out of the house. I don't know where he went to live after that, but he did try to come back several times and beg me to let him back in. Luckily, I had the locks changed the same day he left, just in case he tried something like that. All his banging on my door only resulted in one of the neighbors calling the police on him. They showed up and asked him to leave. He ended up coming back again, though, and was arrested. In the end, I had to get a restraining order against him. I have no idea how he's doing now, and quite frankly, I really don't care.
Hi, Emmett. Are you guys seriously going to be holding a wedding in the middle of nowhere next week? Is it because you guys couldn't afford anywhere?
Oh, hi Elise. We had money to pay for the venue, but don't have that much money like you and Mike.
Of course not. We run a company so we're rich, it's an embarrassment to be related to you guys.
Please don't say that because Luna is your husband's little sister. Don't you love her?
Mike and Luna rarely talk to each other, and also I don't want to waste my time getting to know someone poor.
Did you send me a message because you wanted to say that?
I was just worried about the wedding fee. Were you able to pay for it? I think it costs a lot of money, right?
Well, it did cost a good amount. I might have used up most of my savings.
Oh, so I'm guessing that even if you guys add up all your savings, you'll barely have enough for one wedding, right? I think it's because you guys aren't taking your job seriously.
We might not be giving our all, but it's great working outside in the sun. By the way, you seem really busy working in the city.
Yeah, I need to go a lot of places in one day.
Oh wow, I really respect you.
I'm a businesswoman, unlike you, who just grows vegetables, which anyone can do. You don't understand how hard my job is, right?
Yes, I don't know. Luna and I also really don't go to the city also, so...
If you're a farmer, why not use a truck and do business on your own?
We want to, but we don't know anything about what a salesperson does. All we do is focus on making delicious vegetables.
If you don't know anything about it, then how are you going to sell your vegetables? Wow. Can't believe people like you are going to be part of my family. No wonder Mike doesn't listen to you.
I just don't know things. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, because you didn't graduate college, right? Anyways, I will go now since I've had enough of your stupidness. Good luck with the cheap wedding, which I probably won't go to.
Excuse me?
Did Elise say something to you?
Yeah, how did you know?
You seem a little down.
I actually got a chat from her this morning.
Like, making fun of you? Yeah, she said something like poor farmer. What the hell does she want to do?
I think she's full of herself since she's working at a big city. I mean, I was too when I worked around there when I was younger.
You were young. She's almost 40. Are you serious?
Can you talk to Mike about her and explain how ridiculous she is?
Why? I haven't talked to him for years.
I can talk to him for you. I just thought I needed to tell him because I want to have a better relationship with him. As a family and also business-wise. I just don't want the wedding to be ruined because of her.
It's okay. I will contact him, but can I think about it?
Sure, but why aren't you getting along with him?
It's more like he forgot about us. His business got successful 10 years ago and he hasn't come home since, so...
Oh, I see. So it's kind of hard to reach him, right? But since you sent an invitation, he might come.
I hope so, but the problem is if he comes, then Elise is coming also. I can't believe that I need to think about a lot of things for my wedding.
Why don't we just relax and watch a movie drinking wine? Sounds good?
Yes. Thanks, Emmett. Today is your wedding. It's the only day you could be the center of attention. Good for you.
Yeah, I've never seen this much people in a very long time, so I'm excited.
What a pitiful life you've lived. But unfortunately, you will not be the center of attention today.
What do you mean?
We don't want to waste our time going to the wedding because we don't belong there.
Wait, we? Who?
Our relatives? We just don't want to breathe the same air.
You are so rude, but just want to say that everyone is here except for you and Mike, actually.
What?
You should know your place before you make fun of others. Who do you think will listen to you?
Wait, everyone is there?
Yes, I'm so glad.
Why would anyone go to a poor farmer's wedding? Everyone betrayed me.
You're not in elementary school, please. No one will listen to you because they're all grown-ups.
Are you telling me that I'm a kid?
Yes, what? Are you not?
Shut up. Do you know who you're talking to? I just want to warn you that I can ruin your life easily, so you shouldn't say things like that.
I don't think you can do that, though.
Excuse me? I work at a big city, unlike you who work in the middle of nowhere. I have connections with a lot of people, so I can make your farm go out of business.
It looks like you're proud of working in a big city, but don't you just work part-time as a deliverer?
What?
It's an important job, I know, but just wondering about the connections you have. You work part-time, so I thought that you wouldn't want to have much people. You started from the end of last year, right?
Can you stop joking around? I'm a businesswoman. I even showed you my business card once.
That business card was a different person of the same name. You probably made a delivery to that company and found out her name was the same as yours when she signed the receipt, so you asked for her business card, right?
How do you know about this?
I heard that you were showing off that business card in various places and also used it to pay taxes, right? You've done things that are so easy to research.
Research? Okay, you know what? I will tell Mike about this. Sorry, but I need to ruin your farm.
Before telling Mike, you need to do something about this. You used a business card that's not even yours. Don't you think that this is a criminal act?
Do you have proof?
Yeah, I met with the real Elise and also talked to the company about this. I'm actually with a lawyer right now to talk about how much damage misuse of this business card is.
Hold up. Lawyer? What?
You used her card to pay later at the bar you go to, since they'll think that you're able to pay, right? Also, you registered on a dating app using her info. You tried to connect with the CEO of different companies. It's not cheating, but what you did is still unforgivable.
Wait, how do you know so much?
The CEO that you met about 2 weeks ago is an acquaintance of mine, and he's here.
What? Are you joking with me now?
No, he divorced his wife 5 years ago, so I thought it was sad and started the dating app. Oh, and he knows Mike also because he used to work under him. He's asking where Mike is, by the way.
Mike is not going.
But it's his little sister's wedding.
Whatever. He is saying that he's not going.
Really? Did you even tell him about this? I think that you threw away the invitations, right? You really don't want to be relatives with a farmer, huh?
Exactly. Wait! I just turned on the TV, but what the heck is this?
Oh, did you see? Since there are celebrities and CEOs of different companies, there are lots of cameras right now.
Wait, I'm so confused right now.
Our vegetables are used at famous restaurants, and we were actually able to write cooking books for our vegetables. I didn't expect it to be this way. I'm so happy.
I can't believe this. Wait, is that Mike on TV?
Yep, Luna contacted him. We're actually business partners because he uses our vegetables for his restaurant. He was pissed that you threw away all the invitations, by the way.
Well, that's because I thought that Luna wasn't close to him.
That doesn't mean that you can throw it away.
I'm so sorry for that. Wait, I'm going to the wedding. I didn't know that you guys were this famous. I want to apologize to Mike also, so I'm going. I have the invitation, so I should be okay, right?
It's going to take a long time to get here from where you live, so I don't think you'll make it on time.
It's okay. I'm going there right now.
Sorry, but the wedding is going to start, and even if you do come, you can't come in. Mike also told me that he's going to divorce you.
What? Wait! I can't believe this! I'm going no matter what! Even though I won't make it to the ceremony, there's the after party!
I told you, you can't come in. You just want to meet people and make connections, right?
Whatever! Tell me the address right now!
You won't know even if I tell you, because it's in the middle of nowhere. Somehow she was able to make it to our wedding, but since she was a stranger and didn't have the invitation, she couldn't get in. After the ceremony, she apologized to Mike many times, but since there was the incident about the invitation and the dating app, he divorced her. About the misuse of the credit card, the real Elise demanded compensation to the fake Elise, but since fake Elise didn't have any money, she left the city, with the granny bike that she used for work. I don't know what she's doing now, but I wonder how she thinks about herself now. On the other hand, we got married and are still successful farmers. Mike and Luna were able to communicate since the wedding, and Mike comes over to hang out sometimes. I'm glad that everything turned out okay.